Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest champagne crypto. Thank you for pumping and moving in. We got people mowing the lawn outside, so if it's a little noisy, bear with me. They'll be done soon. Shout out to all the meta maniacs. We got Powell testifying before Congress today. The market's pulling back a little bit, Bitcoin hanging on. You got eBay has acquired an NFT marketplace. And we got Pharell joining the Doodles NFT and more. But first, let me shout out all the crypto maniacs, everybody tapping into the Discord, to the links that I got down below. Everybody that's using that AI bot to create videos, my content creators out there, whether it be in crypto or whatever space you're creating content, this AI bot is popping. It's linked in the link tree below, that AI bot. You just write a script or paste the script into the bot, and it generates all these stock images for you, and it can even narrate for you. So it's a mass production. Shout out to all the meta maniacs. Tap into all the links that I have down below. Go to the Discord for some resources. The champ is here. We will not stop providing content. We will not stop here in the trenches of the cryptocurrency battlefield. We'll keep firing. We'll keep moving. We'll keep making gains. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. I appreciate you guys humbly and respectfully, because not everybody is blessed to have 14K on YouTube and just hopping on TikTok and getting hundreds. And now I got like one of the videos went over 30K views. It was a little clip by Richard, but it shows me that I've been shadow banned there over here at YouTube for a while. And I'm happy that I can continue to grow content on other platforms while providing the home base audience here with that crypto word, because whether I'm banned from YouTube or not, I appreciate my YouTube maniacs, because this has been home base. This has been the Kaboom HQ. This has been the Cryptomania HQ, but we are expanding onto other networks. We'll continue to grow. This is not about contraction. This is about expansion. This is about gains. This is about growth, both spiritually, mentally, physically, on all angles. I need you guys getting bigger, stronger, and getting massive out there. I want more gains from you maniacs. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Powell is testifying before Congress today. eBay has acquired an NFT marketplace. Pharell is now dipping and doodling into the NFTs and more. You got Bitcoin holding strong there above $20,000. I'm waiting for a dip under $20,000 by the end of the week going into next week. Watch out for potential liquidations is what I'm expecting. Hopefully I'm wrong and we continue to go up, but I'm not expecting that. I think there's going to be a little bit more blood under 20K before we go ahead and capitulate, trade sideways, and hurry up and wait for a trend reversal, which may or may not come by the end of the year, 2023 maybe, or even we have to wait till 2024. We just don't know. We're going to be patiently waiting here. We're going to be making those gains. We're going to be providing you guys with that good crypto word, and I'll continue to hit you guys up with the shorts. I was watching a documentary. I'm going to link this in the Discord. This is an hour-long documentary, Bored Ape Nazi Club, and it's this video that's making a case that the Bored Apes have a bunch of races and hidden symbolism, and that it's a big troll from 4chan and the guys over there. So says this documentary's got over 500,000 views already. It was dropped this weekend. I may do a little recap on it, even some commentary. I haven't finished watching it, so I don't know. I'm going to link it in the Discord for you guys to watch it if you like. It's like a whole hour documentary, basically casting doubt on Bored Apes. You're going to get a lot of this now, okay? Market's down. People, they want to hear how bad things are, okay? And, you know, if you guys want to hear that, we're going to provide whatever you guys want to hear. That we can flip into gains, okay? So, you know, you want to hear about, you know, how something may or may not be good? Let's look at the gains potentially here. Okay, so shout out to the new members. Shout out to the new crypto cadets entering the blockchain battlefield boot camp. Excellent time to step on board here and enter the boot camp. Welcome. It's the general, 5-star, the original kaboomer. We got people jacking my kaboom slang. I'm going to have to trademark it and charge some royalties. Although I'm actually flattered, okay? People ripping out the voice of the blockchain. They're ripping off the kaboom, the crypto boomer. I don't know, okay? At least a little nod, a little shout out to the champ. And don't act like we haven't been here and pulled up before. before a lot of these guys, before Elon, before Sailor, before a lot of your favorites pulled up to the game. We've already been holding bags. Our cost average is way lower than all these maniacs, and that's why we're here for the long gun. We already earned our stripes, holding from 20,000 down to 3,000 and beyond. We don't play games over here. This is the original Kapump, the original Kaboom, the original gainers, the original maniacs here in the crypto space. And I'm flattered by all the people that are jacking my slang, honestly. But you guys need to pay homage and drop a comment in the links in the population of the chat box. Let me know. Let me know. Just pay homage out there because I see you guys. I'm flattered. But I also got to check you guys just in case. Shout out to the Metamaniacs. Let me look at the chat box over here. The chat box. Cryptmatics over here. Olivares is here. The rest of the Metamaniacs are here. Make sure you're tapping in and dropping a comment. Let me turn off these coins. And let me check out TradingView. Let me check out CoinGecko and see how things are holding up. You can see here Bitcoin there currently at 20,540, just holding slightly above 20K. I expect us to dive and slide under 20K headed into the weekend and or next week. Ether there at 1111. We got USD holding where it has to hold there, and Binance at 219. Guys, USD and Tether. USD and Tether. USDC and Tether. USDT. I'm liking USDC better. It seems like they paid the piper. But USDT has a market cap of about the same right now. There's 67 and 56. But let's see. I think that this is a ticking time bomb here with this Tether stuff. I don't know. We have no idea. If Tether shows weakness or falters in any moment, it's going to impact the entire crypto market. There's a lot of trading pairs against Tether. But hopefully that's not the case. You got Cardano there at 47 cents. I shared a short yesterday clip from Ivan on Tech giving the case that Cardano is a sleeping giant, that Cardano has yet to show its true potential. Cardano kind of silent, okay? Cardano just keeps stacking and keeps stacking. No one really uses Cardano, but they're up there, okay? And they have gained trust. You know, I've talked to Hoskinson in the past. I like the team over there at IOHK. I call Cardano the nerd coin, okay? But listen, having the nerds on your side is probably a good idea. Okay, so when I call it the nerd coin, I'm not trying to, actually bring it down. It's actually a praise. I'm praising. I'm mocking and praising at the same time. It's like a double entendre. Okay, it is a nerd coin, but you know what I mean. Shout out to Cryptmatic, Oscar Olivares, and the rest of the boomers. Let's see who's the main gainer today at 24 hours here. Main gainers, Uniswap up 10%, Titan Swap up 7%, Leo token up almost 6%. Synthetic, after a run yesterday, is there at 322, guys. So that's what's going on. I was watching another video earlier this morning about Tomb, the algorithmic stablecoin protocol over there on Phantom. They're going to create their own chain, the Tomb chain. They're going to have the Felix exchange, and I believe there's going to be airdrops for those that were staking Tomb this past year or so. So I think I'm privy to that. So keep an eye on to all the other things that may or may not be happening. Also was watching a video about the Arbitrum airdrop. There's going to be an Arbitrum airdrop. So is the rumor. I don't have any confirmation of that, but I've seen a couple headlines. Arbitrum is another layer solution to Ethereum. We've used it, and if you haven't, maybe you want to because you may be privy to that airdrop. Arbitrum. I think they got their own bridge now. Okay, so we were over there on Arbitrum for a little bit. Arbitrum being the alternative to Ethereum, way cheaper. They don't have a token. They still run on ETH gas, but it's way cheaper. So you have to bridge ETH over. You use that ETH on the Arbitrum network for their gas. I don't know if they're going to do an Arbitrum token now for the gas or whatnot. I don't know. But this may be after, the Optimism, the EVMOS airdrop, and others. So, stay tuned to that. Shout out to Cryptmatic, Oscar Olivares. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. The champ, of course. I came back from the gym. I'm not going to hit you every day with the review of the gym and my breakfast, but every single day I'm pulling up 5 days a week. I wake up I wake up before 6 a.m., but I'm out the door between 6:30, and between 6 and 7 I'm out. I usually pull up to the gym anywhere between that time. I don't have a precise, the champ. I don't like to say exactly this time. I go with the flow. It may be 20 minutes, it may be 15 minutes, but it's around the same time. Pulled up to the gym. What did I do? Deadlifts. Worked up to 3 plates, and I hit them 5 reps clean. Okay, so I started off with, the plate in a 25, 2 plates in a 25, and then 3 plates. I repped it out 5 times. That's 315 on the deads. Make sure you do it clean, though. Make sure you do it clean though. Keep it close to your legs. You don't want to, have the barbell far away from you. You want to, like, when you're doing heavy weight. In fact, today I scraped my shins. I'm pulling the barbell so close to me that I'm scraping my shins. That's how close I'm, all the way up to my thighs. In fact, that I scraped my shin and I actually have a little scab there. You can see why people wear those high socks. So I've been trying to rock higher socks. I've been rocking them high socks, Nike. I'm a Nike head, okay? I know for a second there Adidas was going to pull up on Nike because of the yay thing or whatever, but I'm Nike all day Nike. Straight up. Adidas is cool or whatever, and Reebok, whatever, but, I think those are British brands. I'm talking about USA, Nike. Kaboom. I like New Balance, too. New Balance is kind of fly. Shout out to Cryptmatic, Oscar Olivares. What else we got going on, guys? That's about it. I mean, we hit the beats over here, and we got Powell talking to Congress. What is that all about? Powell to Congress. You can see some of the headlines here on CNBC. Powell tells Congress the Fed is strongly committed to bringing down inflation. Strongly committed to bringing down inflation. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell said Wednesday that the central bank is strongly committed to bringing down inflation. That means higher interest rates until compelling evidence emerges that inflation is coming down. I believe the S&P pulled back. The futures were down a little bit. And that's what's going on. Listen, they're talking now about inflation almost every single day. It's no longer about employment. Remember, it was about the unemployment rate. They don't talk about how the unemployment or the employment rate. Now it's the inflation rate, okay, which is a red flag. So, I don't know how they're going to go ahead and get this under control, but it is what it is. In Greek mythology, Nike's the winged goddess of victory. The logo is derived from the goddess of wings, swoosh, which symbolizes the sound of speed, movement, and power and motivation. Yeah, and if you've been to the Louvre in France, they got the winged Nike statue I've seen in person. I don't know what year it's from, but it's definitely, it's, I don't know if it's ancient or it's from Rome or Greece, but they got one there. The winged Nike. The winged Nike over there at the Louvre in France. I remember seeing it in person years ago, way before I even was on YouTube. Kaboom. So you got Powell tells Congress the Fed strongly committing to bringing inflation down. Inflation is the main subject right now, not employment, which is telling. Cryptmatic says why they lie. They aren't bringing anything down. Nike all day. I don't know who you are referring to. There's a little bit of a lag here, 10, 15 seconds maybe from when I say something. Then, I get ahead of myself. But Nike all day for me. I like Adidas. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against them. They're cool. But it's not Nike, guys. You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's Nike. And plus, Nike's the American brand. I'm rocking Polo. I'm rocking Nike. Okay, you guys can rock something else, but I'm rocking with the American brands here. Even though America, we can get into that, but whatever. I'm repping home team. The Fed is lying. yeah, obviously, they are. Guys, at the end of the day, we just got to keep our eyes on this, and we can't control all the weather. So, we got to sometimes react to whatever storm may or may not be coming. Do you watch Greg Manarino? Absolutely. Yeah, I shared a clip from Gregory Manarino just yesterday here on our channel. The clowns calling the inflation transitory. That was just a few months ago. They were saying transitory. So these guys are straight liars, guys. Politics and all that. It comes with the territory. These guys are liars. So we know that, okay, and we're dealing with what we have. This is a very, very complex market because they're pulling so many stunts. And like I shared in the clip yesterday, nothing's real in this market. It's a completely controlled market by them. So there's no real price discovery, as far as supply and demand, all that. It doesn't play as much of a role as it would if the markets were truly free and there was a real price discovery. But this thing is manipulated. This market is completely manipulated. Okay. The next Fed meeting on the 26th of July. Yeah, let's see. Again, guys, now it's confirmed we're in a recession, and watch out for the depression. Okay, we don't know, so we just got to buckle up, continue to DCA on the way down, and hold on, hold your horses. I don't want you guys consuming more than you produce. Make sure you produce more than you consume. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but right now you got to be cognizant of how much you're consuming: food, media, entertainment, all that stuff. Okay, I need you consuming less, and I need you doubling down on the production. You don't see the champ? I'm out here putting out videos all the time. I'm building. I'm not complaining out here. I know this is the time to step on the gas and continue to go hard, because when that bull pulls back around, it may be a year, 2 or 3, when the bull pulls around, we'll be ready and prepared, just like we were last bull run. I was saying this yesterday. I have very little regrets from this past bull run. We handled it like champions. Okay, took profits all the time. We were steady taking profits. We were identifying the winners, and we got out before everything crumbled. It was pretty good. Now, we didn't bat 100% batting average, but what do you expect? When you know the world is about deception, just do the opposite. Yeah, I mean, sounds easy, but sometimes you don't know where the deception lies, but it's out there. Look out for it. And don't always get so worried about the deception. There, at some point, when you realize that things are so deceiving, you put your guard up. Okay, but there comes a point that you got to give some faith to the big man upstairs, because ultimately he's in control. Okay? When you realize how much deception's in the world and how much lies and how much stuff, you realize that what the big man has been telling us this whole time is real. Yeah, I cashed out way more than I did in 2017, says Il Cryptmatic. Yeah. We were paying ourselves steadily. I mean, at this point, it's like weekly, we were taking off profits every week, I would say, something like that. It's definitely when Jewel was pumping for months. Jewel fed us very well, very well. I'm not mad at it at all. And listen, now we're going to have to, like I said, hunker down, wait. There's not a lot of things that are gaining for us. There's not a lot of passive income right now. So, luckily, we've been able to make those gains to weather the storm. Now we're going to have to hodl. We've already sold off some of our positions before things dumped. We're going to hodl, and we're going to DCA on the dip. And we'll be back stronger than ever when that bull returns. Okay, so Cryptmatic cashed out way more than he did in 2017, as you should. And we'll do the same on the next run up. We just got to make sure we position ourselves early. We get into those early. So, once you see that things start trading sideways, there'll be some capitulation. It'll be sleepy. Let's say we trade, $20,000 Bitcoin for 2-3 months. That's going to give a nice signal that the bottom may be in. I don't know if the bottom was 17. We may test another bottom, 15, 13. I don't know. But definitely anything under 20K is attractive. In and around 20K is attractive as well. If you believe Bitcoin's going to stick around, then I don't see it sticking around at $20,000 for the long term. If it's going to be here, I think it's going to be worth a lot more than 20K in my personal opinion. Hopefully I am right. Okay, guys. Make sure you check me out on all the networks. Check out the shorts. I shared a short with Gregory Manarino talking about the bubbles, how nothing's real in this market. I shared a short with Ivan on Tech talking about the potential of Cardano perhaps being a sleeping giant. I shared another clip with Richard Hart talking about the metaverse is a scam. I share my own personal clips. Make sure you hold your keys, not your crypto. The top 10 crypto commandments. One of them is thou shalt holdeth thy keys. The top 10 crypto commandments, of which one is thou shalt holdeth thy keys. Okay? Make sure you tap into that. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to all the links. And big shout out to that AI bot. I'm using it once a day now. Okay? Just to squeeze out an extra video. Because it's another tool to continue to add content. I want you guys adding more than you are subtracting. Okay? Add more than you subtract. Okay? And that's write more. Add more. Don't just scroll. Scroll less and post more. Scroll less and post more, guys. Some of you guys may not be thinking that social media is relevant to your field of work, and you're wrong. I think at this point, social media and the internet has its tentacles in every single industry and every single field. Okay, there's information on every industry and every single field. There's resources. Whatever you do. You may be an underwater welder. I'm sure that there's content for that. Okay? I think layer 2 will still be the next big trend. I mean, it kind of already was. You know, we had, it's arguable what's layer 1 and layer 2. I'm going to go ahead and call them all alternatives to Ethereum. I know some are more layer 1 or layer 2, whatever. I'm going to say that the alternatives to Ethereum were already trending. The Polygons, the Polygon Matics, the AVAX, not Solana, not so much because they're not EVM. But the Phantoms. There was a few alternatives to Ethereum that are EVM that did very well, and that we identified that trend. Perhaps they grow even more. Okay, I was just talking about the Arbitrum airdrop. Arbitrum being another layer solution to Ethereum. It looks like they're going to do an airdrop to those that used it. Okay, we've talked about EVMOS, Optimism. There's a lot of them. So let's see. We'll continue to be here. Right now, as far as like FOMOing into plays, I'm not. It's more about sitting here patiently waiting while I continue to produce content, make gains, eat well, and that's what we're doing. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's keys. Don't covet thy neighbor's keys either. Don't covet thy neighbor's keys. Thou shalt holdeth thy keys. Thou shalt holdeth thy keys. Top 10 crypto commandments. It's true though, guys. I mean, like at this point, like it is literally I want to say top 10 crypto commandments, like probably top 5. Doing it right now, the RB Odyssey Check It Champ. You're talking about Arbitrum. Yeah, I was just talking about the Arbitrum airdrop. I don't have the specifics for it, but I've been hearing it on the networks. If you have any information, post it on the Discord, and I'll check it out. But that's what I'm looking for next, that perhaps Arbitrum. I've used it months back. I've used it several times. So, if they have a drop, I'm pretty much going to get it, I believe. And that's about it, guys. That's about it. Make sure you hit the gym, hit your squats, your deadlifts, your bench press, and eat well. Eat well. I want you guys eating at home. I told you guys from I snapped my fingers and already 2 weeks straight, with the exception on the weekends, because that's where I spend family time, and I have time with the fam. We go out, we have some lunch or dinner. But on the weekdays, whatever they're doing is fine. But what I'm doing, I'm eating all the meals cooked from home. And if you step out, make sure you put it in, take the lunch with you or whatever. But that's what I'm doing. And I found that not only does it save a lot of money, but it's the point of this is eating healthy, okay, and sticking to a routine. Guys, people get on diets and they try to find the right food, and they want the variety and all this stuff. Guys, being healthy is simple, especially about eating. It's not about finding the right foods. It's about sticking to the same thing, having a few things. Look, with the gym, it's simple exercises that everything is built on: squat, bench press, deadlift, overhead press, barbell row. Those are those major compound exercises that they cover the major categories. Okay, if you want to go ahead and get big by doing preacher curl, that's not going to happen. Yeah, preacher curl will help after you did other compound workouts. And the same thing goes for dieting. Don't think that you're going to find some diet food or some special, I was even talking about the meal service. It's like the meal service is cool. I get it. I understand because it saves you a lot of time. But a lot of it is just about variety. And the variety, guys, sometimes you don't need variety. Just hammer it out. Do the same thing over and over and over and over again, and you will get results. Okay, you keep working out squat, bench, deadlift, squat, bench, deadlift, squat, bench, deadlift every single other day. You're going to get stronger. That's what strong lift's all about. In strong lifts, they don't have you doing all the other little meme exercises. That'll come later on during the line. You want to get strong, do the basic ASICs, master them. Same thing goes for the diet. Okay, make sure you're eating your basic ASICs. Now, I'm talking about, I don't know about the vegans out there. I don't know if there's basic ASICs, and shout out to those. I'm just talking about myself. I follow somewhat of a vertical diet. Steak, rice, potatoes, okay, a little orange juice, a little cranberry juice, carrots, sweet potatoes, just simple stuff. The vegetables are peppers, onions, simple stuff. Popeye was right about the spinach. Popeye needs to eat some steak, okay? There's no way that he got that big eating spinach. There's no way. But one thing we learned is that he was consistent. Come on, look at some of these bodybuilders. Are the bodybuilders telling you how they eat spinach every day? Now, Pause, because spinach is included in the vertical diet, and you're adding it in. Now, I'm not saying don't eat spinach. It's part of the menu, obviously. Yeah, but if you do just upper body, your gains will be good but limited. Right. That's why you need to squat. That's the first thing I said. Squat, squat, squat. You'd be squatting multiple times a week. For you guys are working out legs only once a week, sheesh. Nuts and beans, yeah, I have some nuts and beans. They're accessories though. They're not the main macro. Okay, maybe for the vegans or whatnot, but no. Beans give you a lot of gas. They have a lot of protein though. But vertical diet, beans are not included. I'm telling you, that vertical diet's on point. And why? I'm telling you why I think it works. These strong men, they got to eat massive amounts of calories, 5,000 plus. And once you're eating so much, anything could upset your stomach. You're processing so much food. Okay, I'm not eating that much, but they're following the vertical diet, eating those foods that digest easily. Okay, you can't be eating, you're eating 5,000 plus calories. You got to, kind of watch what you're eating. You're not going to be eating 5,000 plus calories and trying to slam down some ice cream and other things that may not digest as good. Okay, so it's also about being able to up your calorie intake while also digesting well. Okay, and sometimes with these vegetarian diets and with a lot of plants, it's a lot of fiber to digest too. Don't get it twisted. I'm not knocking it, because the vertical diet includes vegetables. It's not the steak and eggs diet, which I like too, but it's not a carnivore. It's not Dr. Peterson right now. But yeah, I just bought some nuts yesterday. It's not the staple though of my diet, but I bought some yesterday. Some almonds, some peanuts, cashews, walnuts are good. Yeah, I have them. But it's not an everyday. It's not every day. Every day you want to make sure you have the right protein and carbs. And of course the fat. You ever see The Rock's cheat days? Yeah. I see on like Sundays he does like the cookies or whatnot. And listen, I'm not gonna lie, I still have a little ice cream here and there. I've been eating all good, so I eat all good. I have a little ice cream here or there is all right. I'm not trying to step on stage, and I'm not in competition, so I'll have my desserts. But after I'm eating clean all the time, having little desserts here and there and not a heavy portion size is okay. And then moreover, I do intermittent fasting. So, I don't eat after 6 or 7. I don't. Like after 6 or 7, I don't eat anymore. And then I go to the gym fasted. You see, when I wake up in the morning, I eat breakfast when I come back. I don't eat anything before the gym. Okay, so I'm eating good, and then I'm also giving myself some time to digest everything. A nice 12 plus hour window where my body has time to clear and digest all the intake. But yeah, I like those gains. So make sure you tap in. I'm sharing that type of content on not only this network, but on the TikTok. You can see some of my routines. I'm talking about the squats, take you to the gym, do a little bit of breakfast or whatnot. But make sure you do that routine. I mean, it's what works for me. Wake up early, knock out the physical activity first. You don't even need to eat. Just go straight and get it done. Get the work done. The real work. Okay? The weight. Pick it up and do the work in the morning. Okay? You'll see how different you feel. You do the work. You picked up the weight. Okay? People are going to work and you're coming back already. See, I'm leaving the gym. I'm seeing everybody going. I'm going against the opposite of traffic. I'm going back home to go get my breakfast. And you guys are starting your day eating donuts. Be one step ahead of the crowd, guys. One step ahead of the crowd. Get there first. Leave there first. Pull up first. Leave first. This is like, be ahead. I know about the pull up first and leave last, but that's when it's your project. All right, guys. I think I hit all the beats. Powell's over there talking to the Congress. Stocks are a little bit down. Crypto holding on there. And that's about it, guys. Shout out to all the meta maniacs. Make sure you're following me on all the networks. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin. Cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thank you.